What's up YouTube, back with another video, and today we got some Black Ops 4, and I normally upload 2K videos, but I do play Call of Duty quite a bit, and I got this crazy gameplay a couple days ago. I get 43 kills in the team deathmatch, and I go off with the Tempest in this game, and I'll be the first to admit that I hate the specialist. Like, if they had a no specialist game mode, I'll play that all the time. And in Black Ops 3, they weren't as bad as they are now. Because in Black Ops 3, you had either a lethal or a tactical, and you had to pick. But this game, you pretty much get both. And they're just annoying now. Like, I'm not really a big fan of, like, the whole participation trophy thing. Like, if you didn't earn it, then you shouldn't be able to get it. Like, that's what I feel like the specialists are. Like, hey, you're going 12 and 20 something. It looks like you're struggling. Here, take this super noob tube and get some free kills. Or, here, take this indestructible riot shit with a gun in it. Get some free kills. Like, I don't really like that. But it's whatever. I mean, the no specialist play mode would be nice, but I don't know if they would actually do it, just because they spent so much time and effort and energy in making the specialist, and to have nobody like them, it must hurt them. And so I don't think they would actually give us an option to not play with them. So I think they're here to stay, at least for now. But enough of me ranting about the specialist. Like I said, I go off with the Tempest in this game, and when the game first came out, I really didn't like the Tempest that much, just because it took 2 shots to kill, and there was really no other reason to use any other specialist, because I normally use Crash a lot, just because he's like the least annoying, and he's also really good at helping you get streaks. And in Black Ops 3, they had hero armor, which was the gold armor. So, like, in order to get it, you had to use other specialists and do the challenges with them. But they don't have that anymore. So, I don't know why. That would have been a really good addition. And it gave me a reason to use different specialists. But it's not in this game for whatever reason. So, there's really no reason to use any other specialists that you don't like. Like, once you find a specialist that you really like, there's no reason to switch. So I normally, like I said, I normally play a Crash, but I watch a lot of pro Call of Duty. Like, I watch like some of them stream, like some of the pro players. I watch some of them stream sometimes. I watch some of their videos and when they scrim. And I watched CWL Vegas, which was like the first Call of Duty Black Ops 4 event, and the Tempest was by far the best and most game-changing specialist. Like, people was getting, you know, 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces, and like, it was crazy, and it looked fun. And I was just like, well, I'm not necessarily bored with the game, but I could use some, you know, a change of pace, or, you know, do something different. And I was like, why don't I use the Tempest? And so I tried it, and it's actually kind of fun, you know, running around zapping people, especially since like they buffed it a little bit. I know, I don't know if it shoots faster, whether like the projectile shoots faster, or like you could just shoot it more rapidly. I know it was one of those. I don't remember which one. And the hip fire is like stupidly accurate. Like, this thing is on the borderline of being OP now, and the plus the chain distance is ridiculously far. So it is fun to use, even though specialists are annoying. It is fun to use. Speaking of annoying specialists, this guy was using Zero on the other team, and he just hacked my helicopter. And Zero it's another video. I could make a whole nother video on Zero. Like, who thought it was a good idea just to have someone hold two buttons together somewhere in a safe place on the map and, you know, be able to take your kill streaks? Like, I worked hard for that. Like, I just had to kill like 7 people with the Tempest to get that, plus another couple gun kills, and just take it like it's nothing. But it's whatever. So like I said, I gave the Tempest a try, and then I just wanted to use the Tempest. Like, I was just playing games just to use the Tempest, so I was like, why don't I throw on the equipment charge? Because normally you would get it like once a game, but with the equipment charge, you're pretty much guaranteed to get it twice. Sometimes, most of the times, I'll get it like 3 times. You might be able to get it 4, depending on how long the game lasts. But the game usually doesn't last long enough for you to get 4, unless like you get like almost every single kill. And so, the equipment charge is actually pretty underrated. Like, I never thought I would ever use it, because, you know, stem shot is good, body armor is annoying, but, you know, a lot of people use it. The acoustic sensor is ridiculously strong, especially if you're playing against people without dead silence. So, and plus I use the CompSec device a lot, because when you use that with Crash, it's like, it makes getting kill streaks like so much easier, like almost kind of effortless. And I didn't think the equipment charge would be that good, but it's actually kind of fun when you pair it with the Tempest. Just like, I think you get it like once every 7 or 8 kills, so like you could get it pretty often, and if you go off with it, it'll get you like your full streaks because of all the points, and especially if you get the chain kills. And it's just fun. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's fun running around the map zapping people. And I just go off with here again. I call it my sniper's nest. That's going off too, but we were losing and made a little bit of a comeback. But like, again, the specialist getting me killed. That guy just burning me through the wall. Like, anyways, if you didn't notice, we lost this game, even though I dropped 43 kills. And I wasn't even mad. Like, I was like, whatever. I was having fun with the Tempest. And if the gameplay looked a little weird, it's because it was in theater mode. And like, looking back at it, I noticed there was a guy that was highlighted in red. But I promise you, I'm not a hacker. Like, clearly, if he was watching, like, I don't know where he is. But that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more content.